your name for procedure, my free souls. Attractive for soul. I tell nobody what we be doing, don't even let my partners know. Look, baby, you put on the show. I love how you working that pole. I ain't supposed to look at her eat it, but I wanna taste some more. You got a nigga on go. You got me pressing for so. I'm just here for you that I don't do for the main, oh no. Your long hair, your light brown, your body set like a coke. You got me ready for so. I don't drink, I know, but I won't try to bowl. The truths you doing, whoa. The shit you doing, you saying, I won't let nobody know. I bust and put it to sleep, then I wake up back up with that meat. Lil' mama, my sneaker free. We be fucking, we keep it discreet. Ain't no need to tell nobody. She won't fuck on me all the time. Lil' mama, you stay on my mind. I can't wait till I can't get behind. I bust and put it to sleep, then I wake up back up with that meat. Lil' mama, my sneaker free. We be fucking, we keep it discreet. Ain't no need to tell nobody. She won't fuck on me all the time. Lil' mama, you stay on my mind. I can't wait till I can't get behind. If we fucking, little baby really ain't saying nothing. Under my pic, she ain't posting nothing. I tell her to get it, she don't want for nothing. She sucking me off, I don't ask for nothing. She fucking with me, he don't make it enough. She fucking with me cause he don't fuck her rough. I throw her around like an animal. They eat that little baby like Hannibal. I keep that little pussy real red and real juicy like cantaloupe. This strictly fucking, we cantaloupe. This only fucking, no feelings hurt. She texting my phone when he go to work. I'm pulling up on her, she getting work. I see her in public, I don't even know her. I'm fucking her later, she don't even show it. I swear her pussy's amazing, and we ain't even debating. Top 3, she ain't 2, and her throat game is crazy. We drop a line and we roll 2, and I fuck her till morning. And nobody even know it. Yo, we are in the building. We are turned up. We are turned the hell up. What y'all got going on for today? Hold up. I was wrong. Good morning. We done snuck in the back though. I seen y'all come in. I had to come out my office and go on in the break room. So I came in the office a little early. They had to do a little work around the office, man, because y'all were leaving it messy and stuff. And I had to go check that evidence room because if somebody was telling me that Detective Early was stealing out the damn evidence room, and I didn't really see that because I was just trying to make sure y'all get y'all money on and checks tomorrow. Because tomorrow is payday. Tomorrow is one of our detectives' birthdays. So we got to make sure we got that money on. We got that. Y'all see that badge? Y'all see that badge right now? Hey! I'm going to get everybody their badges, man. I need everybody to get their badges. I'm going to send y'all badges, man. We going to, badges and t-shirts. We need to be dressed for the occasion. Get ready for the DaOnes Detective Agency t-shirt. We gonna have that out. The merch is gonna be available, and it's gonna have a badge on it. So you're gonna have your badge from doing good work. See, I told y'all, man. We pay over here, but I had hired these new people out here in the HR department, and they just been messing up. I'm on that. I got my Zaisha together, and y'all know who we on today. Y'all were pissed off at me yesterday because Karl Karlson had them flamed y'all up. Karl had them made y'all mad, so y'all were mad at me. I ain't do nothing. That was Karl. That was Karl whole time. That was Karl, man. So welcome. Hold on. Let me take this down. Let me turn this down. Boom. So with that being said, man, how y'all feeling, man? Today is what's today? I've been saying this for about 5 weeks. I've been saying this for about 5 years, and you hear people be stealing my lingo sometimes. Friday Junior. I said medium ugly Friday Junior. You be hearing people. Your favorite host on your favorite show. You'll hear people say that too. So what have I been saying? What is Thursday? Friday Junior. And Fridays belong to who? Bandcamp. And tomorrow is a birthday celebration. Our detective Modest Moments, who is the conductor of Bandcamp's Friday at 6 p.m. Central Time, will have a birthday celebration on Bandcamp. So make sure you tune in, bring you a couple dollars, because we're going to drop that Cash App link on the screen. You can put $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, whatever you feel. But we're going to celebrate our detective modesty. You know what I'm saying? She's a part of the team. That's how we going to do. If you're a part of the team, if you're in the crew, we're going to celebrate you too. So make sure y'all ready to get to it tomorrow.
We gonna celebrate my girl Modesty. You can start celebrating her now if you want to. You know, it ain't no rules or regulations over here when you're celebrating. Hey, I just want to say real quick, I want to say to the big homie, God, thank you. Thank you for another day. I don't want to complain about nothing. I ain't got nothing pressing. I ain't got no issue. Lord, I just want to say thank you. That's it. That's my prayer today. I don't think I do that enough. I don't think you do that enough as well. We saying thank you today. So, yes, sir, Risky. So, with that being said, y'all, make sure you stop by my boy Young Tay White, the youngest CEO. I know we just dropped another video yesterday. It is Johnny Blaze. Johnny Blaze, what if I on y'all messing with it? Spin by after this show. Go look at the new video, Johnny Blaze, and leave a comment. I am challenging all 17 of you guys to leave a comment right now. When you go over there, Tay White, follow, hit the subscription button. Leave a comment. Leave a shit pile emoji if that song is trash. If that song is great, leave a purple heart. Say, oh, I rock with that, Uno. Do that for me. I'm counting on you. Because we've been working hard, man. We back on that grind. We on the grind to 300 subscribers and 300 videos. Are you one of those ones to be a subscriber? We only 50 short. Oh, actually, not even 50 short. 47 short to our goal. We only been doing this thing for 3 months. So we gained probably 100 new subscribers, real legitimate subscribers a month. And that is great. YouTube even told us we had to slow down because we were putting too many videos out. Straight up. So yeah, that's why we ain't doing 5 videos a day. We can only do 3. They won't let you upload no more. Because we was doing 5 videos a day, 3 months straight, every day. Didn't miss. So they told us to slow down. But I need y'all to go over there and pipe that up for me. All right, so we done got our Highway Collection. Make sure you spin by thehighwaycollection.com to get all your drip needs. The featured product of the week is the Loyalty Purple Shorts. Go check them out. They're custom made by that boy Tay White. Go get you a pair. They only going for the 40. And if you put your discount code in, you get a discount. So discount code UNO. Check out the gear. Get to it, man. Hey, when we come back, we're going to get into the roll call on your favorite detective show in your favorite workplace. I don't know what it is. The One Detective Agency. Welcome to work.
Roll call. Hurry up, detectives. It's time to work.
What up, Earl? Boy, you in here early. You in there stealing it, Earl?
Hey, this is, Detective Early. I'm just getting the monions and checks together.
Damn, Earl, you iced up, ain't it?
Don't worry, I'll have that.
You got that new
I'll have it out to
Hellcat.
you guys here. I'm in the evidence room right now.
What you putting in your bag out the evidence from, Earl?
I'm gonna have that out for you guys. I had spoke to corporate already. And they told me that I need to.
Oh, hell nah, Earl. We can get paid in 3 weeks. You don't know what you're doing.
Get this situation taken care of. Can't have you guys coming to work.
Look like you getting paid though, Earl.
Work for free, so I got.
What's
got
all them chains around your
bonuses
neck?
coming in too, so that's why I got a couple of these.
Gucci shades?
Couple of extra
Ring
ones
on every finger?
So, got it in my bag. I'm gonna go put this in the
You stealing, Earl.
mail. Get that mailed out to you guys. And
We ain't never
all right,
getting no
so-
damn check.
Had to let y'all know, Detective Early had already talked to corporate. Y'all seen, y'all checks gonna be here tomorrow. Y'all checks gonna be here tomorrow, man. I've been working hard to get y'all checks, man. And y'all said the point systems wasn't right. So Poindexter did this all week Charles J. Poindexter, he was analyzing the numbers to see who's going to be the lead detective. And then Friday, he going to have what happened, what was affecting the numbers. Charles J. Poindexter. He'll be here tomorrow for you. Y'all, we in the roll call. Let's see who done clocked in to work, ready to work. If you ain't hit that like button, you are not ready to work. If you ain't over there on Facebook hitting that heart and going blah, 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 running it up, you are not ready to work. If you're not on YouTube and you hadn't hit subscribe, notification, and thumbs up, and left a comment, you not ready to work. Come on, get ready to work now. My girl Sharon in the building, she said, damn it, I'm here. Good morning, everyone. Hey, you see your boy had don't put this up there, man. We got Karl in the holding cell. Karl is ready to come back and speak to us today, so make sure we sharp so we can catch all Karl got dang little bitty lies. Look who it is. It's the birthday girl in the building. La, skip to Malou. Hey, Twin Lily, Modesty, Twin Lily. Hey, Fast Mount ENT in the building. You know, it's F me to the death of me. You know they go. You know how I go in here. Morning, family. Good morning, good morning. It's the number one side piece in the world. It's Booby. Great day, good people. It's Friday Junior. Look, y'all. Y'all can talk to him now. He was a no call, no show yesterday. Yeah, he done came with them donuts and coffee this morning. It's my boo Muff. Muff done came back looking thicker than a snicker over there on the beach. Had that little girl, you that came back with a little mini snicker in your belly fucking with the one. Hey, happy Thursday. Hey, my boy said happy Thursday. How's everyone on this fine Friday, Junior? I'm ready to catch the perps. We got a perp for you too, boy. Here you go with them stale-ass donut that you done used our coin to buy. They own you. But they were pissed off at you yesterday early. They figured out you was stealing. They figured that you was the one stealing the money, young. You was the one stealing the money. Who designed the shirt without me? No, we ain't get it yet. Karl with a K. You know what it is. You know what it is. Early. Where's our money onion checks? Yeah, he had all. You see all that jewelry he had on? He had rings, earrings, and he had the Gucci frames on, aviators too. Yeah, them 900. Where your money at? It's my girl Miss T, and we at the beginning of the week we said we're gonna hold each other accountable. Tomorrow, Bandcamp, we're gonna go see if Modesty did those upgrades like she promised us. As you can see, I've been doing upgrades all week. Start right there. You see, that's one. Then I did, my little. I got some more for you today. We've been working. Now, another one of our detectives said that she was going to get to her 50th post. Have you liked, share, and subscribed to Mrs. T yet? Have you been over to Miss T page to even hit a thumbs up, to share it, to go comment? We're family. If you haven't been over there yet, you're wrong. She said she's going to get to her 50th post, and we got to go over there and support. Miss T, good morning. Thank you for being here. Hey, it's Friday, Junior. Oh, that's right. We got part 2 today. Earl, where's my money on? They own you. They own you, Earl. They want their money, man. Karl the Car Crusher Karlson. Say that 5 times fast. Hey, there she goes. Grab your gear and get in there. Get in there. Yeah, we in there. I like that name, Darius. Karl the Car Crusher Karlson. Oh, starting early, so he got to go back to corporate. They had promised him tomorrow that, okay, corporate gave him the word. Tomorrow, y'all gonna get paid. Modest, don't expect more than $1 because we ain't getting our checks. Who's Earl? Man, Earl I sent the money. I sent the money every day. I be sending the money, man. I be sending, and Earl is the accountant, so I be wondering where the money is. I'm gonna send another loader. I'm gonna send. I don't want y'all to think I be holding out on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Your boy be got. I don't be holding out on you, man. You know, don't run through that money. Don't run through the. I sent the pay to Earl. I sent it to Earl. Earl, y'all check with Earl. Check with Earl, get with Earl, see what he do. Hey, make sure y'all tap in. Hit that link right there. Hit notification. Hit subscribe. Hit that notification bell and subscribe. And after the show, we're going to mosey over there to Young Tay White and we're going to watch a new video, Johnny Blaze. What if I? Right? Hey, okay. Y'all pray for me. Somebody done messed up my whole morning calling my phone at 5:41 about $20 worth of keychains. That was me, mother. I'm sorry. You know I be up that time. You know how I be up that time one. You know how I go. I be doing that too, Mo. You better ask modesty. 3:30. Hey. What you doing? Yeah. Hey, I went the other day, but I couldn't finish that Ace Hood video. You ain't like Ace Hood? Man, Ace, it's over with for Ace, man. It's over with for Ace. It's over with for Ace. This video is so cute. Hey, I appreciate that. Hey, that boy Sean in the building. What's up? Got that coffee? We ready to solve the case. I had a meeting with the corporates. Well, done. 50 upload. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Congratulations. Hey, we holding accountability. Everybody who said they got a goal to reach by week's end accomplished that goal, and I'm proud of us. Let me clock in and do some of the pro bono detective work. No. You gonna get your check tomorrow, Beezy. Y'all, you gonna get your check tomorrow, Beezy. Y'all, let's go ahead and get into this show, man. Y'all ready for it? Y'all, let's get to it, man. Ain't no need to play around. We done touched everybody. We done talked to everybody. Let's get to this money.
Here this morning, police are looking for a suspect,
the only detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases. Look no further than the Ones Detective Agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later.
Hey, what's up?
The Ones Detective Agency, with your captain, Uno the One.
Harvey's a lefty, huh? Well, you're pretty sure of yourself, ain't you, Virgil? Virgil, that's a funny name for a nigger boy that comes from Philadelphia. What do they call you up there?
They call me Mr. Tibbs.
Mr. Tibbs! Well, Mr. Wood, take Mr. Tibbs, take him down to the depot, and I mean boy like now.
I'll have the FBI lab send you the report on this. Not that it'll make any difference.
I'll take that. Oh, you won't.
I'm sending it in. Personally.
On your door, you got a pistol, you got an 870 Remington with an 8-inch barrel with a pump on top, aiming out your door. And it's like anybody gets near the truck, you kill them.
How many people do you have to kill to protect the truck?
The hope is that if they can get him to admit to something smaller, such as killing someone under military orders, perhaps it could make it easier to Karl to admit to killing someone else, like his son Levi.
Never on the truck.
That's good.
That's because, and what's funny is our security cops, they have to ask permission to put a round in the chamber. But us, being who we are, we're God. We don't have to answer. I go to work and once a while.
Okay, and welcome back to the case. Welcome back to the case. This is where we left off yesterday when your boy, Karl Karlson, Karl the Car Crusher Karlson, said he was God. We gonna pick right up. I see y'all picked up on my old Mr. T. Y'all, why y'all ain't tell me in the heat of the night I had a movie? I just thought it was a television show. I done went back and watched the movie yesterday. Yeah, Mr. Tears in the bit. Hey, Fly High, this your first late day. It's all good. I'm late. Earl ain't paid me, so I had to go borrow some gas. Okay, don't even worry about it. Earl is in the comments. He said everybody getting their check. Everybody getting their money on tomorrow. Everybody. He said that. He said he talked to corporate. He talked to corporate all like, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's your, I ain't even know, Miss T. I ain't even know. You really be finding the craziest folks. I really be up looking for the craziest.
Base, shirt comes off, shorts come on, T-shirt. No.
Hold up. Let me go ahead and set the tone.
You're a dog.
Just had to let y'all know that boy a dog.
No T-shirt. We didn't answer to the government.
This case has already been a wild ride, but investigators soon uncovered something from Karl's past that's even more twisted than they ever could have imagined. Rewind to the early 1980s. Karl and Christina Chris Alexander met at the Grand Forks, North Dakota Air Force Base and married in 1983. In January of 1984, their first child, Aaron, was born. The following year, their son Levi came along. Then, baby Katie's arrival in 1986 rounded out the family of 5. According to Chris's sister Colette, it was no secret that finances were a constant stressor for the family. After Karl's stint in the Air Force concluded, the family moved to Karl's home state of New York in 1986. Then, in 1988, they relocated once again to Chris's hometown of Murphys, California. A terrible accident then occurred on the 1st of January, 1991.
My wife had passed away, and
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What was she ill?
no, she died in a house fire.
The couple's
This boy. Okay, so wife died in the house fire. The first one, like, damn, that boy got bodies on top of bodies, bro. He is not playing the radio, bro. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Yeah, he a ugly dog. He a ugly. He a dog. That kind of dog he is. He don't scare nobody. He just a dog. Damn, that's ugly dog. Couldn't find a pit. Nah, he ain't no pit bull. He ain't no pit bull. That boy got bodies for real. If he was a pit bull, he'd be biting anything, but he only biting the people that depend on him. He done killed his wife. He done killed his son. He done killed another wife. That boy got 3, 4 bodies on him. And then he just killed his other son. He got 4 bodies on him. He got 4 bodies on him. He got the horse. He killed the biggest horse, the biggest mare. He killed them. Bruh, dog. He a dog, bro. Why we ain't giving that boy no passes?
You're a dog.
Home somehow caught fire. Karl managed to get each child out, but Chris wasn't as fortunate.
Oh, in the place you're talking about?
Yeah.
That's probably 2
And I threw my kids. I threw Levi out of the house by his hair, and the girls went out the window on the other end of the house.
How'd they get out the window?
And I broke the window.
Okay, this is where he came in here and he took Levi out.
Yeah, Levi was dead.
This is Levi's bed.
And then you got Levi out, ran around, got the girls to the bath.
And the smoke got her, and her, is what the coroner said. He said she wasn't burned bad, and but he said just remember
Was she not with the kids or something? Or?
Well, they were all sleeping.
Yeah, he killed Christina. Oh man, wait a second.
And she was up in the bathroom, and
She got up in the middle of the night or something?
and so she somehow, the way he says, because we had a puppy, a Dalmatian puppy, and we had kerosene heaters in the house.
Mm.
And the dog spilt the kerosene like 3-4 weeks before.
While taking a bath, Chris became trapped in the bathroom. It seems that the fire had ignited right outside the bathroom door, in the very spot the kerosene spill Karl spoke of had occurred. Tragically, Chris died of smoke inhalation. At the time of the
Wait! Yo. That's another body. I did not include no damn Chris. I ain't, what? How did man be getting off with this shit the whole time? Whole time, that boy killed two children. Two children. He 2 wives. God damn, boy. So why the hell you broke? Why you still got money problems? Oh, this a plumb asshole.
Initial investigation, the source of the fire was never clearly established, but discrepancies between Karl's recounting of events in 1991 and Karl's current version are overwhelming. He tells,
yo, how we practiced yesterday now. We practiced how we say that shit in the comments now. He a dog. Filthy, nasty, dirty, stupid dog. Put it in the comments how we practicing now. He a dog.
The detectives, the kerosene spill occurred 3 to 4 weeks before the fire. However, according to documents dating back to the original investigation, Karl originally stated that the spill had occurred a day and a half prior to the fire.
This here's the bathroom where Christina was found.
So he killed Christina. His new wife, Cindy, went and got down, did the investigation. She doing this. Ooh, if it weren't for her, he would have got away. If it wasn't for her, he would have got away. And he didn't do nothing. He didn't kill none of her kids. He didn't kill her. He killed his. She told. That's the kind of stepmama you think Toya Dallas want to put Demetri Dallas in prison if I do something to DJ, Deontay, or Talia? Jail. Prison.
Evidently, he laid the light out here.
Where? Now that's all documented?
Yeah. This here, against the bathroom door.
But in the polygamous cult, because she got that little house on the prairie dress on. She got that little house on. She had that little house on the prairie.
It's here. And kerosene got spilled here. That's where the started.
I forgot he said he on fentanyl and goddamn Perkins and goddamn Xanax. He said he was taking all of them.
They said she was dead when she opened the door. Because they said,
where was she in the house?
She was in the middle of the house. The house is like,
bro, he's still denying it. He ain't telling. He ain't telling, Sean. Bro, this was 2 hours worth of work. This was we had him on yesterday. We just got to this point. No, it wasn't 300K. His first murder got him 707K. The other ones, the horse got him 100. The horse in the barn got him 100. The other kid got him 300. That boy, he done had over him and blew it. So he had to go kill another family member.
80 to 100 feet long.
And they say there was paper sitting on the kerosene?
There was a piece of cardboard.
The boy say he was a nuke tech. Boy, he said he was God. You heard how he came on? He said he was God. He used to haul nuclear weapons across the country in a regular truck. Talking about his tires caught on fire. He had the goddamn, boy, you finna hear the rest of it. That boy a dog. Who was that? His first wife? Yeah, his first wife got murdered. This is his second wife doing the investigation of the first wife. Ooh, that boy, ooh, good Lord, them drugs kicking his ass.
Okay, I want a picture of this. Here. I want a picture of this window.
I'm talking about he a shredded mini wheat killer. He a real shredded mini wheater. But he only Xing out of his family though. That's piss po to me. Let's get back to it.
I mean, it was.
So she had no windows to get out?
No. And they figured.
What room was she in the middle of the house?
A bald-faced lie.
There was absolutely no windows to jump out of?
No. Well, when I broke the window.
That boy said his wife ain't had no window to jump out of, and they just panned right over to the damn window that was boarded up in the inside. This boy a dog, boy. He a dog for real. He a dog. He a dog.
You're a dog.
The fireball came out and burnt my eyes together, burnt my face. I mean, blew me right off the.
After the kids? After you get the kids
No,
out?
to get to them.
Oh, okay.
And it blew me off, and the kids are still in the house. And my eyes were burnt shut, so I pulled them apart and couldn't see where shit. And
oh, that boy is he's a superhero. He's God's son. That boy say the fireball hit him in the face, hit him smack dab in the face, burnt his eyebrows off, eye closed up in nostril. He said, nah, I got to get my children. He ripped them thing open like that. He didn't know that. And he went in there and got them babies. Mm-hmm. He's a modern day hero. Get your bitch ass out.
And my son had got to the window, and I got him by the hair.
This is Levi.
Yeah, and chucked him out. Mm-hmm. And I got the girls, and
once again, he paints himself as the hero of the story by detailing how he saved his children from the fire. However, in the time that followed the fire, an investigation was carried out. The tragedy that ended in his wife Chris's death resulted in many unanswered questions, despite the fact that Karl eventually received a life insurance payout in the amount of $200,000.
And she was 200. He got 200 from, ooh, that boy, that filthy dog. He a dog. Look how my girl
After
said.
the horrendous fire occurred.
My girl Sharon be saying it right. Well, she be dropping that thing too. I like when she hit that thing. What is it, Sharon? Let me see. My girl said it right here. Hold on. Right here. She said, he a dog. You got to put that out loud. He a dog. Yeah. Nasty.
Colette, Chris's older sister, couldn't understand how Karl had rescued each of the 3 children, yet it appeared he'd make no effort to save Chris. In official statements, Colette revealed 2 especially chilling accounts that occurred very shortly after Chris's death. After Colette received word of the fire, she drove the 3-hour trek from her home in Chico, California, to her father's home in Murphys, California. Chris's oldest child, Erin, who was 6 years old at the time, met her Aunt Colette at the door upon her arrival. She told Colette that their house had burnt down and her mother had gone to heaven. What came next was something Colette couldn't bear to hear. According to little Erin, Chris was yelling for Karl, but he'd ignored her. Also, within the very early days following the fire, Colette informed Karl of her wish to clothe Chris for the funeral. Karl responded that she couldn't. When she inquired as to why, he explained that Chris was a crispy critter. Naturally, Colette was taken aback.
The night of Chris' death, I was at my dad's house. I told Karl I wanted to see my sister. Karl told me that I could not because she was a crispy critter. When he said this to me, Karl showed no emotion. It was as if he was taunting me. Karl knew that I was close to getting Chris to move out. I had told her that she could move in with me and my husband. Oh, if I was her husband, I would have beat his ass on Jesus. My brother's in the comments. He know how I get down, bro. I would have swung on his ass straight up. And if it wasn't for my bruh, Darius, I was finna swang on somebody at his wedding. Straight up. I don't play no disrespect. And no, I'm not the baddest nigga in the world. I have took many of ass whippings, but I've given many of ass whippings as well. But you won't disrespect Demetrius Thaddeus Dallas Sr. Hell no. I wish you would have told my wife some shit like that about her sister talking about he a crispy critter. You better ask my sister, man, let me keep it moving.
However, she'd been blindsided so hard by grief that she left
our family. Ain't no way no nigga gonna tell my sister that. Ain't no way nobody gonna tell my wife that about her sister getting burnt up in the house that you boy, you gonna have the police gonna have to get me off this fool. And you at my house? Karl, cut it out.
that stone unturned. Perhaps she'd endured all she could handle at that time, but she would never forget those words. Decades later, they would finally come back to haunt Karl.
There's no reason he couldn't have got to that bathroom. No reason.
Doing what she could at the time, Colette used a video camera loaded with a tape that started off happily with a family birthday party.
Happy birthday to you.
Tragically, the next thing the tape would record was personal documentation of her sister's murder scene, a murder that was ruled as an accident. Clearly, she didn't believe that this fire...
Modesty. Girl, how about that fool done killed his first wife? The fool done killed his damn first wife, Modesty. I know you had to go do your work, but I'm gonna brief you. You know he hadn't killed all them other two. He killed his other body. Woo, that boy got 2 more bodies on him. 2 more bodies on him. Talking about he saved the kid Levi that he killed later on. He saved him from a house fire in the daughters. And talking about it wasn't no window for her to jump out of. But when her sister and the new wife went over there to do the investigation, they seen that the window was boarded up. I seen it was boarded up from the inside. That boy, what is he, Modesty? That boy a dog. That boy a filthy, nasty, dirty, funky stink. And mama should have swallowed him dog.
You're a dog.
Was any accident, and that Karl had indeed murdered her sister.
They told me at first she was a closet alcoholic. And I'm like, my wife had 1 drink, and that was the first night we ever slept together. And that was the last drink she ever took, so I don't know if you take that as a compliment.
Doesn't sound like one.
You know, she never drank. She was religious.
Well, I missed something totally. Why would they think she's a closet alcoholic?
Because her blood count or something. But lo and behold, what it was is that I never knew is that when you die, your blood boils or something. And your body produces alcohol. And I'm like, because they told me she committed. I'm sorry. Not this woman.
The detective comments that Karl has had a tough life.
You had a tough life.
So I just sit there and said, you know what?
Who committed suicide? Was this the next woman? Because you done killed, shot in the fire. Who committed suicide? What did I miss, y'all? Somebody tell me, fill me in. I was listening. I was paying attention. I was looking. Who they say commit suicide? Tell me in the comments, y'all.
I mean, I was making good money.
No, I mean because you lost your wife.
However, Karl thinks he's referring to problems with his house. It doesn't even seem to occur to Karl that he was referring to the losses.
Oh, this boy a real deal Holyfield idiot.
Of his wife and son.
Oh, yeah. Because of the water. And I've been through hell in every freaking way.
So you lost your son?
And my wife.
And your wife and those horses. The horse or horses?
Horses. My big mare and 3 babies. Nice. You know, and the thing is like...
Well, I gotta ask, just because how that's brought up.
That's fine.
What? How much was the insurance on your wife?
$200 on her. There was insurance on all the kids. It was
You insured your kids?
Yeah, the wife. You know, it was a little insurance policy on each kid.
Okay.
Karl was likely trying to make it look less suspicious that his wife died in the fire by claiming that he didn't just have life insurance on her, but also for his 3 kids who survived the fire. He may have been trying to imply that he didn't kill his wife for money, because if that had been his motive, then he would have had a reason to kill his children as well. However, it's quite unusual for a parent to have life insurance policies for their young children in the first place. Back in 1991, after Chris died, Karl reached out to investigators to ask them if they believed he had set the fire. Though he claimed that he didn't, his explanation as to why is baffling, to say the least. He told the investigator that if he had set the fire, he would have burned up the kids, because he loved his wife a lot more than the kids, and they're driving him crazy. That comment was certainly disturbing, But Karl went even further and added that if the kids had gone, he would have $500,000.
Because I had insurance on me when I was growing up. My parents put on us.
He appears to be avoiding any real discussion about Chris, perhaps because he's afraid detectives will try to investigate her death. This is a very different manner in which he normally tells stories, leaving few details out, as he clearly loves to hear himself talk on topics that aren't incriminating.
Well, you remember how Levi's insurance was taken out pretty much soon before his death? Was that scenario?
No, it was farther than that.
The detective is asking this question because he's implying that Karl took an insurance policy out on Chris right before her death, which is similar to what happened with Levi. Karl knows the closer in time to Chris's death, the more
Come on now.
suspicious it appears, so he will claim it was further out than it was.
Come on.
What's
Like
your deceased wife's name?
Chris.
So about how long before do you think?
It's.
Was it like in other people's minds, like relatively soon?
It's got to be. It's got to be like 3-4 months or something.
Oh, okay. So it was a significant. Well, actually, that's not a long time.
In actuality, the application was signed and the premium was collected on December 12th of 1990, just a mere 3 weeks before Cindy died in the fire.
So she was like 3 or 4 months. She's insured through your job, and then the fire occurs.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, and
It's striking.
If anybody.
Were you thinking like, I can't believe how does this happen?
No, I'm like, and my family, I'm, you know how some people go through like, no matter what happens, everything that can go wrong can go wrong.
That's Murphy's Law. You must be.
I live in Murphy's, California.
Well, that must have been Murphy's Law.
And it's like, you've got to be freaking kidding me. You have got to be.
So did you go through the ringer because of that being a suspicious circumstance?
Well, no, it was the fact that she died at home and they got to go through the whole gauntlet.
Who's that?
The fire department. I never got invested by anybody else.
Oh, so where's the gauntlet?
Just them. I mean,
the fire department pushed through the gauntlet?
Well, they're fire investigators. Whatever.
So it wasn't a criminal investigation?
No.
So there was no gauntlet. I just want to.
No, it just. I guess when you lose a spouse and you got 3 little kids and all of a sudden you lost it sounds bad. The shoes and clothes that I wore and the underwear I wore weren't mine.
Instead of saying anything about how it affected him to lose his wife and his kids to lose their mother, he's focused on himself and how he had to wear borrowed clothes.
What you talking about? What? Yeah, he frosted mini wheat, man. He shredded mini. Yeah. He a real deal. They should have taken those kids immediately. Absolutely. I agree, Miss T.
People gave
me after the fire.
Yeah, I lost everything. I lost vehicles. I lost every possession I owned.
What about her family was right there, right? Did they help you out?
Yeah, but I'm wearing borrowed clothes.
Yeah, no, that sucks.
I mean, I had a guy that I knew a little bit. He took me down, bought me.
You lost all your possessions.
Everything.
He mentions losing all of his possessions, but doesn't express anything to suggest that his wife was the most significant loss. Most people wouldn't be concerned with losing their things in a fire when their spouse has died in the same fire.
When he said her name? Not one time.
I'm burnt. You know, I got burns all over my face. My brain.
Where?
Any pictures from the burns? Did you keep them like that?
No.
If I do, I don't know where.
Lies on top of lies on top of lies.
Did you go to the hospital to check out?
Oh, they took me right to the hospital with an ambulance. I mean, eyes were burnt shut.
He also talks about how he got burned, but doesn't mention any injuries his children may have had.
It's traumatic. It must be. We had a fire, but we got out.
You know what it felt like? It felt like somebody hit me in the face with 5 baseball bats at the same time.
You mean the fire? I'm talking about the loss of your wife.
Oh, well.
You went to the hell of a lawsuit that you were living in his place.
Oh, well, yeah, Christina, yeah. She was lost.
Place where there was a bathroom that had no.
It was a bathroom that had no windows.
You're a dog.
Window.
Right.
The detectives already know the bathroom had a boarded-up window, and are just slowly getting Karl to reveal the truth about the bathroom and the fact that it did have a window that he boarded up.
Did you? Have a lawsuit?
No, because they sued me. The homeowners sued me. For what? For burning down their freaking house. There's never any cause. There's the only thing they could say was kerosene. And
So did you acknowledge it was some sort of neglectful thing? Or?
No. They had no smoke detector for renting for California rental codes. They had nothing.
And I can't get over this. Was it like an old window? Or was
the window was like that big and it was boarded up.
You should have sued their asses off.
Oh, and I had...
Wait, did you board it up?
What's that?
Did you board it up?
Yeah, we had to because it was no good.
Oh. That detective clever. You clever. You even Perry Mason like right there, bro. You went
To Thompson's apartment, you saw Amory Fallon asleep on the stairway.
Why?
Amory Fallon, unaccustomed to drink, had fallen asleep. He slept for 45 minutes without knowing it. But you knew it, didn't you? You were going to see Thompson because the two of you had a date to sell the perfected Martin formula to Mr. Carlos Silva of Mexico, so you didn't dare wake Fallon.
All right. Fallon was there asleep. I saw him. But I didn't kill Thompson.
No? The killer was Thompson's accomplice. He had doctored the books. He had to then set the fire to destroy this evidence against himself. But Thompson still had the microfilm. When the killer left Thompson's apartment, he found Amory Fallon's note. He saw Amory Fallon asleep on the stairway, so he went back to the apartment.
No, what are you talking about?
The killer accidentally overheard Thompson's phone call to Vivian Ames, a phone call setting up a perfect alibi for him. So he opened the door, went in, and then he killed Ned Thompson.
No, I didn't do those things. I didn't kill Ned Thompson.
And you didn't plant Fallon's note in his pocket?
No,
Mr. Nichols. You didn't kill Thompson. But you did, Mr. Wells.
Yes, I killed Ned Thompson. I killed him.
You might be able to put a baby out of it. A baby. You and I, or a 80-pound woman, there's no way. You could.
Why'd you board it up?
Because it was all broken. Everything was shot. Oh, yeah. And it's like the frame was shot, the frame of the house was shot. And
when did you board it up?
Like 8 months before.
Karl says he boarded up the bathroom window 8 months before the fire, but according to Colette, the window was still intact during her Christmas visit, just days before the fire occurred.
Hey, y'all held me accountable. See, I appreciate when y'all hold me accountable. I got to make this work. I can't just be a liar. I can't just be Karl Karlson out here. Can't be no dog. Can't be no dog.
Later on came out, got me and brought me back home because I was just...
I'm going to tell you, these updates is my grandma's favorite shows. These the shows my grandma had me watching. Murder, She Wrote. All these. Who Miss Perry Mason? Not Julia Brunswick. Who?
When did you screw up? Week and a half after she died.
It's no secret that Karl is answering questions untruthfully. For one, he says he moved a week and a half after Chris's death. In actuality, Karl...
Well, that boy was in the galley. He wasn't even on the stand. That boy wasn't even under oath. Perry had that boy telling in the crowd, in the galley. I did it.
Karl and his children boarded a plane bound for his home state of New York on January 4th of 1991, only 3 days after Chris died.
You
bro. Columbo, Chips, Murder She Wrote, Cagney and Lacey. Boy, what? What?
Love Sunday. I do. I really do. Even to, I mean, even to this minute,
Padlock my one.
She had her demons coming into the marriage, which was her alcohol. You know, but at the time, I never knew that.
Why would she try to say,
To get everything.
What?
The house.
But there's nothing though, really, right? I mean,
well, I got the farm. That's 300 and some thousand.
It's easily to confuse months and days, bro, when you murder your family. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Because she knew I was going to go after her for the house and the money for the girls. She has nothing.
Yeah. What's suspicious about Levi's death? In your opinion, what is suspicious about it?
To me?
To us, in your opinion, you're a smart guy. Why do you think we're suspicious of it?
Just, I guess
your daughter's a cop, and she's a good cop, what you tell us. So she must get that from you, being an analytical person. So if you were in our seats...
I don't know. I mean, well, I guess you can look at it, you know.
What is suspicious?
He gonna get treated like one in prison.
I guess it was, I don't know. I guess because I'm the last person that's seen him, and I had the insurance. Well, that's fine. There are a lot of people that way. You know? There are a lot of people that, you know, you're the last one to see him, and I understand legally what.
Let me referring to my murder notebook. Okay, on 91, I told them folk I had shot. I didn't board up the windows. Like, yeah, you're right. He need a murder tab.
You got to be looked into. I'm not stupid. I'd say I'm not a rocket scientist, but the way I am, yes.
Karl again displays his grandiose attitude.
Oh, he is definitely a narcissist. He is narcissistic. This, ladies, is a narcissist. Yes.
By calling himself a rocket scientist, narcissists think they're smarter and more important than they are, and they have no problem telling you so.
Bro, we done ran it down. I told my granddaddy was a Western dude, bro. I watched all the Westerns. I be watching, Bonanza, got dang on Wild Wild West, The Rifleman. I used to watch Lone Ranger. It was another one, Wild Wild West with James West. It was another one my granddad used to watch. Gunsmoke. Yes, sir.
I understand what you're saying, believe me. I mean, I understand what you're looking at, and I don't know.
There are some things that you don't know about.
At this point, Karl must be wondering what else the detectives have on him that they haven't yet revealed.
Looking stupid.
I'm sorry to interrupt. How long you got? You wouldn't still be gone at the funeral.
Over 4 hours.
4 hours.
4.5, maybe a little longer.
Movie. Yeah, yesterday he was God, today he a rocket scientist. That boy do it all. He do it all. He drive nukes. He rocket science. But when they pull up a military record, they said, boy, you wasn't nothing but a truck driver, bro. You a motor T. Hey, D, that boy was motor T talking about he drove nukes around. Bro, what? Come on now. Motor T, bro. Like he a rocket scientist.
Think about that for a moment.
The investigators are about.
He wasn't even a motor T mechanic, D. He wasn't even a mech. He wasn't even putting and fixing the vehicles. He wasn't fixing nothing. That boy was back in that 5-ton in. That's all he was doing, bro. That's all he was doing. Nothing.
To confront Karl and drop a bomb on his story.
Do you know how accurate they can do with the cause of death based on...
He only can kill his family members. People that depend on him and love him. And depend on him as a protector. These the kind that you do something to in prison.
Body temperature, atmospheric temperature.
All I know is what they tell me.
It's accurate. Within, 15 to 25 minutes?
Yeah, maybe.
So there's a big problem.
I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking 4.5, maybe a little longer, because I know it was It was after 11 o'clock when we left, I think. And we didn't get back till it was like right around, I think, 4:30 or so. Right in, you know.
We revisited all those things and all the things that were done at that time of his death. And we've sent him in to many places. They've run the state police lab and Monroe County lab. An analysis has been done that can within a 15-minute window. I mean, it's not as precise as we'd like it to be, but
from Taco Bell.
Basically, or specifically, it was before he left. He died.
When the detectives reveal to Karl that Levi was dead before Karl and his wife left for the funeral, he reaches his arms up to his chest and holds them there, which can be seen as a protective position. He then moves one hand to rub his chest and upper shoulder, which could be a self-soothing behavior to cope with his distress.
It's not up to us. We cannot argue about it. There's no room to argue.
On the hot seat now.
Levi,
his ass on fire,
was dead. He may not have died in your. I wish I could say he died in your presence, but when you walk back in there, if you're telling us the truth and saying you had a conversation with him, you're lying because he was dead at that time.
No, I had a conversation with him. I'll tell you that.
Okay. Well, he was either dead when you walked in there or as you walked out.
That boy said he had a conversation with his dead son. With a 2-ton truck on top of his body. You a goddamn lie. You nasty. What is he? Put it in the comments, y'all. Please put it in the comments. What is he? What is he for saying that? Talking about he had a conversation with his dead son with a truck on top of him. What is he? I ain't even gonna play the clip. Y'all gotta tell me what he is.
That's fact.
No, well, I disagree because I know the conversation I had with him.
Unless the only way is if he died while you were there or before you came in. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
so you put yourself in the crime.
I'm not sitting here speculating, but you know, couldn't you die 2 minutes after I walked out the door?
No, and that's the one thing that we beat them on.
Come on.
No, that's what we beat them on. We gave right in with a window based on Cindy and based on what you said, and the people who were there, like our fire crew and all that stuff, they were able to eliminate the possibility they died 2 minutes after. Or 3 minutes. There's a window there, but when they reverse it.
Well,
nasty, dirty, stinking, filthy ass dog.
I mean, I think I don't know what to tell you. I can't tell you something that isn't true. Well,
we don't want that. We want
and I don't. And
this man dropped a truck on his son that came out of his nuts. I can't. What? A dog, modesty. Yeah.
I think, I think Tom kind of...
No, I'm just...
I think Tom kind of took a leap of faith with you here.
And that's fine.
Don't catch him. Don't catch him, Perry Mason. Don't catch him.
I understand you guys are being as nice as you can about it and being...
That boy is God. He wouldn't even touch the ground.
Just polite. I have nothing negative to say. I mean, yes, I cannot believe I'm in here. Yes, I can't believe that...
But there's something...
Because he put this whole scheme together. Ain't no insanity in this one. Ain't no self-defense. Ain't nothing. He might have had a conversation with him and he said, ching. Yeah, got him. Dirty dog.
What about Levi that haunts you, Karl? I know it does.
Well, the thing that haunts me about it is that your son dies.
Something more than that.
No, nothing else. Nothing else.
Cindy asks you, I know you have secrets. You come back with, so you think I killed Levi.
Oh, by the way, she said on her one message to me, she goes, I know you, I know.
And Karl, the game that you say you're playing, nobody plays that game. Oh. Nobody's going to come out and say, I caused the death of my son because I'm going to try and and
well, that's why I kept talking to the neighbors.
As Tom pointed out, what's the end game? There isn't anything that makes sense.
Well, that's what I tried figuring out is that what is she after? And
I think you're afraid to tell us.
That man said he was playing the game.
That's what really happened. I know. I know. And I know. And I don't know if it had to do with the drugs you were taking at the time. I don't know if it was because of what he was doing.
At that time in his life, he had turned around. At that time in his life, for probably the last 6-8 months.
Let me tell you something, Karl. Your tone of voice doesn't say that to me when you talk about him. We're not new at this. Come on.
I know, but I'm not going to sit here and blow smoke up your butt and tell you that,
Karl, my butt's smoking, man.
Well.
Letting the pressure be bigger than you. You are not able to tell the truth right now.
Given all of the evidence and mounting pressure of the interrogation, he likely knows that with the physical evidence proving that Levi was deceased at the time Karl left the house, he has two options. 1, admit that he killed Levi, or 2, admit that he knew Levi was dead, but didn't have anything to do.
Or three, I need to talk to my lawyer. But you so stupid and you so full of yourself, you want all the attention. So you want to tell a story, man. Lawyer. Karl Karlson. You goofy. You not a rock.
If you really truly felt like what you did was right, and which I think you did in a minute.
All right, I did not kill Levi. Oh, that's just a message. There's no way I could have.
God said, liar.
Karl would marry again and
My fault. Let me get y'all back right. God said, liar.
I know. In fact, I know. I know. And I don't know if it had to do with the drugs you were taking at the time. I don't know if it was because of what he was doing.
At that time in his life, he had turned around. At that time in his life, for probably the last 6-8 months.
Let me tell you something, Karl. Your tone of voice doesn't say that to me when you talk about it. We're not new at this. Come on.
I know, but I'm not going to sit here and blow smoke up your butt and tell you that,
Oh, God, you're like, liar.
Karl, my butt's smoking, man.
Well,
letting the pressure be bigger than you. You are not able to tell the truth right now.
Given all of the evidence and mounting pressure of the interrogation, he likely knows that with the physical evidence proving that Levi was deceased at the time Karl left the house, he has two options. 1, admit that he killed Levi, or 2, admit that he knew Levi was dead, but didn't have anything to do with it.
If you really truly felt like what you did was right, and which I think you did in a minute.
All right, I did not kill Levi.
Liar.
There's no way I could have. But he was dead.
Hey, that phone said, you a dog. You a damn dog. Stop it, boy.
Tell us about that.
You're doing great, buddy.
He chooses the second option and admits Levi was dead. The lieutenant immediately stands up and pats Karl on the shoulder, showing approval of Karl's confession. He gives him some.
Boy, these boys good. These boys good with it.
Positive reassurance, so he will continue opening up. More than 3 hours in, the detectives are now making progress.
You can do it. You can do it.
I couldn't kill my kid.
Let's talk about what happened.
I walked in there to, give him his money, and holy and I just blanked. Just.
Hardest day of your life? Why'd you keep it a secret for so long?
Well, I can knock less than
No! No, you no! He went on by this thing. He a nasty, filthy, mud-ass dog. He a...
You're a dog.
It's like, it didn't happen. There's no way. It's just, I would give my life for that kid.
You a lie. You ain't even
Karl has now proven himself to be a liar, and he also places himself at the scene, which is a step in the right direction and likely enough for a conviction. The officers will continue to press him to see if they can get him to admit Levi's death was intentional.
But I freaked. And can you imagine telling your family?
Oh, I can't.
Can you imagine walking in? And a day later, 2 days later, I'm saying, and I know from being on a farm, a live animal compared to a dead animal.
You might be right, boo.
So you know.
I reached out and touched his leg. I knew. I knew. I knew. And his legs were blue.
The lieutenant is sitting uncomfortably close to Karl for a prolonged period of time. While he appears to be very supportive, sometimes patting him on the shoulder and frequently using his name, the close proximity may also be putting pressure on Karl to confess. Also, the lieutenant is being very nice and understanding to make him feel like he's his ally, and will likely take on the role of good cop to another detective's bad cop.
No, I jacked it up to get him out when we come home.
Okay.
You know, and all it was the jack is like this wide, narrow, and we had it under the front bumper. And the back two wheels were on the ground, so that's why it could teeter. But he must have been reefing on something because he still had the wrenches in his hands. I had to almost break his fingers to get the wrenches out of his hands when we come home.
What? So all the whole time you ain't call no police, you ain't call no ambulance, you ain't try to get the motherfucking truck off him. That raggedy ass Jack, you knew that Jack was raggedy as hell, and you ain't try to. Boy, man, let's play this.
I never killed my kid. I don't give a damn if you gave me $20 billion.
Karl, you've come this far, man. You're
no.
I know you pushed that truck.
No
way in hell.
The lieutenant puts his hand on Karl's shoulder again and gently confronts him.
No way.
I know you did.
No, I didn't.
He wasn't dead when you.
I did not push the truck over.
Look, with his hand on him, looking at that boy dead in his. Ooh, these boys cold, boy. These boys right here cold, boy. Oh God, they cold. They cold, boy. Oh my word.
No way. There's no way.
They all
I don't think you want to believe it.
No, I know I didn't.
But I think you had a good reason, and I'd really like to know what that reason is.
I don't have a good reason because I didn't do it.
Notice how quickly Karl goes from crying and making unemotional denials.
And maybe it was, I don't know. I really like to know because...
No, I didn't. I will never say I did because I didn't.
So you came in there and you found him dead. And you went back out with Cindy and spent 4.5 hours.
And all I could do is
just over that.
It would be very unusual for someone in a state of panic about finding their child dead to then act normally for 4+ hours, especially at a funeral, which may
a bold-faced lie. Straight up.
Amplify one's thoughts about death, only to return home to act shocked and devastated. Doesn't really make sense.
Hey!
You don't know. It's just like it didn't happen. It was like
something you said to Cindy really stuck in my head, Karl, and it made me. I don't know. I kind of admire you for it. There was a time when you were talking to her, one of your conversations, and you said, "What I did, having to live every day, was harder than anything else."
Oh,
harder than if someone had killed me.
I could never, what I seen that day and what I didn't do for him.
Welcome.
I can never change. I can never change. How do I tell my family? How do I tell my kids that, oh, geez, he was dead and I walked away? How do you do that?
Hey, quick little update. Hey, where you at? I'm over here like an old uncle. Yeah, bring that covering around. I'll put that goddamn covering right.
Oh, I can see where that would be difficult.
Because every day it's in your head that I left him there when he needed me most. Yes, it killed him. about an instant when you have a truck dropped on you, you know, and when it fell, that's a lot of weight. I'm not stupid.
I appreciate you being truthful with us in the fact that he was dead before you left there. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. You made a decision. There's no way you came out of that building having just been shocked with the fact that your son was dead. And nobody picks up on it. Unless you knew it was going to happen. No.
Hey, we having a good time. Everybody in here vibing. We got a good crowd today. I appreciate y'all vibing out with your boy. But make sure y'all clock in. Hit that thumbs up on YouTube. It's free. Free 99. Get your money in. Y'all know y'all checks come tomorrow.
No. It's impossible to believe.
I'm sorry.
You're selling yourself short.
I'm not going to sit here and I am not going to tell you I had anything to do with it.
I want nothing but the truth, and my partner wants the same thing.
Notice the way he frames the statement. I'm not going to sit here and tell you. He doesn't say he didn't do it. He just says that he won't tell them he did.
This is what I'm telling you right now.
You made a decision that day?
I made a decision to walk out on my son and not get him up from underneath the truck.
Why?
I panicked.
Why, though? It's a great question.
I panicked. I just like...
Carl?
I
believe me, when we look like at the reports and the deputy's report and things you said and the way you acted when the deputies arrived, that just doesn't...
How did I act when the deputies arrived? I was bawling like a freaking baby.
The lieutenant confronts Karl with evidence that contradicts his version of events. They will keep doing this throughout the interrogation to reveal the strength of evidence against him in the hopes he loses resolve and confesses.
Right, 4 hours later.
Yeah, 4.5 hours later.
Because I finally pulled him out and seen his face. And that just...
Carl,
it all come out.
You're getting so close to me.
I'm not going to tell you I had anything to do with it. I'm not. So
well, I know you're trying to...
See, that's what I'm talking about, Molly.
Well, we don't ever make any mistake in here.
Oh, I know.
Nobody don't want to get their checks tomorrow. Nobody don't want to get their checks tomorrow, man. Come on now.
Just don't ever misconstrue what we want here. We only want the truth.
I'm the one that jacked up, and I live with that every freaking day.
Karl will only admit that he made the choice to jack up the truck. The detective exits the room again, leaving the lieutenant alone with Karl. It may feel less confrontational for Karl to be able to talk to someone one-on-one, and the detectives may feel Karl will be more likely to confess the actual truth.
It should have been me under there. You know?
Boy, let me tell y'all something. My fingernails would have been ripped off. Every one of them. I would have been trying to, boy, my shoulders would have been dislocated. Boy, I would have been passed out because I done tried to exert so much strength to get my goddamn child from under there. On my mother, on my hood, I look fly. I look medium good. Baby, for real. You talking, man, come on, Karl. Come on, Karl. That's all right. Give me their check because I hit the light first every time. That's what I'm talking about. When them checks come in, when early get them checks right, booby, you gonna get you an extra bonus on early. You see all them chains that man had on. Don't worry about it, booby. I'm gonna catch you. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Muffin, he a fool, plum fool.
You probably really think that. I think you wish that it was you.
I do.
Boy,
I mean, look at me. I'm a train wreck.
Bold face.
I don't think you're a bad person.
It's like there's nothing that can justify killing your wife, your kids, your uncles, your parents,
It may have been a slip of the tongue when Karl stated, "There's nothing that can justify killing your wife, your kids, your uncles, your parents." At this point, he's been in the interrogation room talking for several hours, so it's not surprising that he may have messed up. It's possible that as soon as he let the word wife slip out, he realized his mistake, so he added in uncles and parents to try to throw the detective off.
I mean, it'd be different if you killed...
I didn't say you killed your wife.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, you know, I mean, that's why I'm saying wife, kids, whatever.
Karl, did you?
No, I already been through that. No, hell no, and no way in hell. With losing Levi we finally got him going. And Cindy and I talked about it. I said, finally. You know, it's like the load's lifted off. We don't have to babysit him. I don't know how many times we went down to the sheriff's department and bailed his ass out of trouble, paying fines. I mean, thousands of dollars in fines. And it's like, holy crap, you know. And
Didn't he give I thought I saw when we were going over the past, I thought he caused a CPS report to be blown in on you too, for something like
he called all the time.
Yeah, they got you.
2/29/2000, about 10:08. I returned to a call to Melanie Reinhardt of DSS CPAC. Yeah. Melanie informed me that she had a child abuse case from the Central Register. 15-year-old Levi Carlson had disclosed to a school social worker that his father had punished him for stealing money from his sister by punching Levi on the right arm and stomach, causing bruises. This would have occurred about 2 to 3 weeks ago. Also alleged was that Levi's father threatened to kill him. The report also stated that Levi's stepmother leaves the home when his father hits him and his sisters. Melanie and I agreed to meet at the Romulus school to begin interview.
You hit him or something, and
oh yeah, well I hit him.
Then there was one about because there was some kind of fight because he accused you of killing his mother or something like that.
No.
I saw something like that. I don't know.
No.
It's strange how Levi once accused Karl of killing his mother in the fire, but then years later, Levi agrees to take out life insurance and have Karl as the sole beneficiary. This oddity is never brought up in this interrogation. The reasons why Levi would trust his father as the sole beneficiary after accusing Karl of killing his mother may never be known. Levi may have trusted his father later in life, as most sons do, regardless of the struggles and abuse he experienced in the past. It's also possible Karl lied to Levi about who would benefit from the life insurance payout.
They had to be kind of mad. He didn't have CPS show up because he keeps making shit up.
The lieutenant is providing another motive as to why Karl may have wanted to kill Levi, beyond the money.
That boy, look at what Levi got on, man. Look at what Levi got on. Hey, that's why Karl was mad. Levi was plugged in. Levi got the fade. Levi looking like goddamn Snow and Farmer. Say baby, let's have it, baby, man. I like it, boom, boom, down. That's Levi. Yeah.
In Karl's mind, Levi was responsible for getting him in trouble with the CPS. This may be another reason why Karl chose to kill Levi and have his death versus his other kids be the one he profits from.
Let me tell you what I think.
You got that food
about this whole thing. And I'm not asking you to say anything, but this is my opinion.
As soon as the detective says he wants to tell Karl what he thinks, Karl leans forward and faces slightly away from him.
Hey, don't mess around with Karl, bro. Don't mess around with Karl. But let Karl go on. Everybody business, y'all. But yeah, Karl was jealous of his son because Levi was Mr. Him, Vanilla Him, Timothy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Rocking the FUBU. That boy, hey, heck nah. He lied and said that money would be for his family should anything happen to him, for sure. What? Informer. Some people, if I'm in blah, I lick it, boom, boom, down. Yeah, you don't know that song.
This body language indicates that he wants to avoid whatever the detective is about to say. He's also trying once again to garner sympathy by breathing heavily, like he is in pain. It could also be related to a fight or flight response, which would increase the body's need for oxygen.
As an outsider, you know what? There are some strange circumstances in your life. Your wife.
I know.
That's bizarre.
Believe me, I know. I have lived with everything, and it's like,
That's bizarre.
We all laugh about things.
I would never find any reason to laugh at it.
This is a rather disturbing statement, as there's nothing funny about losing both his wife and his son in freak accidents.
Man, see.
I want to go back to this because this is. I've never.
So y'all doing me like that today? Y'all know that's how that song go. Informer, some family, yeah. A licky boom boom. Come on, bro. Y'all know the words.
Have you seen it before?
No.
Do you know what it's about?
No.
Y'all done
The
made me
lieutenant
mad.
returns
Y'all know
with
them
food for
words.
Karl, but he refuses it. Nonetheless, this is a gesture of goodwill, and also necessary, so we can't say he was treated inhumanely there without food or water.
You think he forged it? You think Karl Crusher Karlson forged his son's stuff?
Also, the more at ease Karl feels, the more likely he'll be to open up.
You were the catalyst to helping your son get this insurance. That's what this says.
Karl's claims contradict a witness statement from Levi's life insurance agent, Anthony, also referred to as Tony. In his statement, Tony said that
Karl informed me that he wanted to get a life insurance for his son. Said, Miss T, you might be right.
Karl was the spokesperson for Levi when they went to get him insured.
I think Tony wrote that or something.
Yeah, that's kind of what it kind of says. It was like you were bringing.
You look like shit, don't I?
How bad the drugs must have been.
The lieutenant scoots his chair in close to Karl again, aligning himself next to Karl and away from the other detective. This is likely done to make Karl feel like he's on his side, and Karl can trust him.
That was not no
Them and touching him like he's his pal.
That's not that bad.
He looks much thinner.
Thanks.
He just looks thinner, I think.
Oh, I was a lot thinner. This is when I was really cooking with drugs.
I don't know. That kind of thing's a slightly different picture.
Well, here's
absolutely.
I just got some more news that we should talk about.
Now the lieutenant reveals another piece of evidence that he claims they just received. In actuality, this is untrue and just a tactic to make Karl uneasy and wonder if more things will continue to come out.
I had somebody interview this person.
Nobody knows.
Okay, all right. And
that's why y'all ain't nobody correct me. Because nobody knew. And y'all sung it in y'all head exactly how I sung it. And they keep boom boom down.
he says, right or wrong, just what he's saying, he says that you knew about the accidental part of the policy.
See, I can't remember.
Right.
I can't.
But here's the thing. All right, now that's now a matter of record.
Right. Well, that's
so
fine.
he discussed it with you.
Nevertheless, the lieutenant mentions the fact that Karl knew about the accidental death rider when he helped Levi sign up for the policy. Notice how Karl immediately leans away from the detective as he says this. He wants to put distance between himself and this seemingly new information, which is putting him in a negative light.
I would have
been like, sir, I feel uncomfortable with you touching me. I want to be able to focus on the questions. You're gonna have to goddamn on move your hands off me, sir.
It's starting to look more and more like the insurance angle.
I know.
Which is why I think
he did it for insurance.
Well, I know you keep saying that, Tom, but
in black and white, yeah, it's what it's.
But you know what? I think that if you're going to help yourself, I think you need to explain, Karl, because like I said, you and I are already on. Yeah, we're agreeing to disagree on the one thing that I know you have something to do with it. But if you're going to let it go in this direction...
No, I don't want it to go in that direction. It's
going on its own. We're not making it go in that direction.
I don't know what to tell you.
I wish I know.
I've been the last couple weeks talking to her and thinking
we all got our own way.
Like,
well, I know you wanted to get behind her back.
Undenied.
You said you loved her, and I think you do.
And a lot of it was, and this is sad to say, I almost believed her that if I said what she wanted to hear, that she would take me back.
Why would anybody want to hear this?
Karl refuses to accept blame and now tries to claim illogically that he confessed to his wife so she would take him back. This makes no sense, and he's getting desperate to come up with excuses.
How long was she in Levi's life?
Since he was 7.
Okay, so there's no way you thought that she wanted to hear that. She wanted to hear the truth, is what I'm assuming. I can't imagine you think that a mother wants to hear
well, that's the thing. That's why I kept talking to the neighbors.
He's trying to build credibility and make his story more believable by claiming that he talked to his neighbors about Cindy setting him up. This is the exact strategy he used earlier on the same topic. Except he had talked to his daughter about it.
I talked to my daughter, and my daughter's like, she is setting you off. It's like,
remember I told y'all my neighbor had a tree to fall on their house, so they're working on the house right now. So I really think that's why we're having some of the internet connection, because they're right by on the internet where the cable box is located. So I don't know because this is it's a lot.
Yes, but Carl, she never
Thank y'all for vibing with me,
said
though.
that you killed Levi. You did.
I know.
She didn't bring it up.
You could tell. Well, that's why I kept fishing more.
Why didn't
It's
you
a
just tell her,
way top with 150.
He was dead when I walked in there.
Modesty, Darius, Steve, Buffett, and Boo.
When asked why he didn't just tell his wife the truth, that Levi was dead when he walked in, Karl responded, "Could you admit it?" Karl's story doesn't make logical sense, that it was easier to tell his wife a lie that he killed Levi rather than the truth that Levi was dead when he walked in.
Since I've been on all the medicine, there's times that I drive in a car and I get lost. And I get freaking panic attacks. If I can't find my way out, it's like, you almost want to say, I want my mother. And it's to do with the medicine.
He's trying to give the detective evidence that he panicked when he found Levi dead, because he's a man who has a history of panicking. However, someone having a panic attack would not be able to go 4.5 hours of acting normally, like Karl apparently did, after he found Levi dead. Panic attacks are also short-lived, usually lasting from a few minutes, but possibly up to an hour.
I mean, there's a lot to do. I mean, and I don't mean to keep coming back and bragging it up, but I went through 4-6 years of being stoned. I mean, you guys, check my medical records, whatever, you probably will, but
Probably already did.
Well, probably, I mean, it was tough, and it's like, it's tough. It's tough.
Karl is likely mentioning this repeatedly as a last resort defense if he has no way to say he didn't do it. He doesn't know what evidence the police have against him.
I've been around long enough to know that there's circumstances where a parent might have to do that.
It's not.
I don't know what I would do if I had one of my kids and I knew that their life was going to be miserable because of the choices they were making. I might make that same call.
The lieutenant is trying to normalize what Karl did by saying he's seen it before in his career, and that he may have made the same choice if he was in his position.
Charles gonna be in tomorrow, but we're gonna have all the numbers worked out for you guys tomorrow.
None of this is true, as it's pretty rare to see a father kill his own child for insurance money. A spouse, maybe, but a child is rather rare. Most children don't even have life insurance until they themselves have a spouse or children. They would likely have the beneficiary be their own family, not their parent.
I'm gonna pass it tomorrow.
To sit here and say that I killed him,
I don't want to use that word.
No, but it is. It's what it's all about.
I think that...
Or took his life, whatever you want to say.
That's why the coach be holding it.
Or took advantage, and I don't want to say advantage like it was something you got gained from, but saw a circumstance where it could be done humanely and quickly and did it. Because I'll tell you what, Karl, there's a part of you that's pretty hard. It's deep down. I don't know what happened to you when you grew up. Hard. I think you can be hard when you have to be. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, there's some people in this world that are capable of making very hard decisions and taking hard action. There's some people who aren't. Most people aren't. There's a 1% of the population can do horrific things when it's necessary.
The lieutenant is describing what is, in actuality, his psychopathic personality as a positive thing to help him admit to being this type of person.
And that happens in the military.
And I think
I think some of it may be, I know you didn't grow up with the best of situations.
I mean, we as hard as we worked, we played just as hard. We had snowmobiles, we raced them, we went to Disney World many times. We went to Daytona races.
He was getting that boy telling you the boys on that thing like Perry Mason, bro. He on there like Perry, man. He on there, boy. We might as well go ahead and do that.
Maybe he was a lucky one. His troubles are over. Book him down on murder 1, 2 counts.
We did a lot, but as kids, we worked a lot. I mean, yes, if I had a tough life, yes. If I had a good life, yes. I've got good kids, I've got grandkids, and, you know, this situation with Levi, like I say, it's...
Well, I would really appreciate it if you tell me what really happened in that garage, because you and I both know that there's something else that happened, and...
No,
I would really appreciate it if you would tell me about it.
Boy, it's sciatica.
And I know, Carl, I'll tell you something, a little quid pro quo here. Know what that means?
Yeah, I mean,
I tell you something, you tell me something. I had one of my kids once was really sick. And you know what, if I could have helped that suffering, I would have taken her life.
The detective is trying to normalize what Karl did by saying that he himself would have taken his own child's life if it meant it would stop her suffering. He's trying to make it easier for Karl to admit to killing Levi.
No, I mean, if something like that...
Yeah,
but the thing is Levi was turning around.
Karl's response is odd, to say the least. Whether Levi's life was turning around or not shouldn't dictate whether he should or shouldn't kill him. A new detective by the name of Jeff Arnold enters the room.
How are you doing?
We haven't met before, I don't think, we actually did a long time ago, I don't think you remember me.
No clue.
Jeff Arnold. I worked out in Ontario County. I'm an investigator in Ontario County.
Not quite sure. Don't mind me, I met you.
And he feels better if he stands up.
I move a lot.
I met you, it was within days of your son's death.
Yeah,
I was investigating a matter involving your granddaughter. Did you ever hear anything about that?
What granddaughter? What happened?
Let me just tell you what I'm here for, and then I'll let these guys talk in a bit. I just drove down from Ontario County. Can you sit for a couple minutes so I can just talk? It's tough to talk.
Do you need me to step out, or?
You done did something to them grandbabies?
Yeah, why don't you, if you don't mind?
You're a dog.
Dynamic, once again, keeping Karl uncomfortable. Remember, interrogators want to be able to control the stress levels of the suspect, and this is another strategy to manage that. It's about using whatever means they think will work on that suspect to extract as much information in the shortest amount of time.
This is an old case going back to November 18th, 2008. You remember anything about that day, a couple days before Levi's death?
No.
Do you remember what was going on in the life of your grandkids back then?
Levi would bring them out at times, and I know they were in a nasty divorce, and, you know, it was over at that time, I believe. And but they were, you know, they were still fighting.
Yeah, he was over.
Did anybody ever discuss my investigation with you back a long time ago?
Probably not that I know of.
About what? We never talked to you or Cindy about it because of the death of your son momentarily. Your granddaughter was years old at the time. I don't know what type of relationship you had with her, but she'd been. And there was always a belief on Cassie's part that you knew about it.
Oh no.
And it was pretty clear indication that your son was involved in it. And
no.
She always believed that you knew about it.
No.
Karl doesn't appear to be surprised by the information that Levi was allegedly involved in assaulting his own daughter. Although he denied knowing or ever hearing about it before, he had been speaking so highly of Levi during the entire interrogation, so it's strange that he doesn't appear shocked by this accusation, or even try to defend Levi's memory by saying that it can't be true. It's possible that he isn't surprised because something like this isn't out of character for Levi, which is a direct contradiction to what he's been telling the other two detectives. It's also possible that perhaps he already knew about this allegation, but for some reason thinks he shouldn't admit to knowing, or it could even be that.
So Levi a dog too? Levi a dog like his daddy? Levi a baby dog? Levi a filthy, nasty, dead dog? Levi a puppy that got bit up by the parent dog? God.
You're a dog.
He's such a callous person, he doesn't really care.
If I knew about it and it was him, that he never mentioned we never knew anything.
Yeah, man, throw these folks. Hey, Theo.
Well, she believes it.
Thank you for
She
being here, love.
that you were aware of it.
Never.
And that he talked to you about it.
He bought that turkey and left them babies out there.
We never knew a thing. Never knew a thing. He never talked to me about it.
Well,
because
if you did or didn't, it's surely not a crime. But,
yo, everybody got to go.
We don't close out these investigations.
He ain't making nothing but.
Whether it was him or somebody else, or we obviously don't know. So, pardon me?
Was it founded that they take her to the...
No, I can't get into all the details of that. And
was it an accusation or was it...
Oh, no, it was more than an accusation.
Whole damn family just some flea bag ass dogs. I'm telling you, boy, them some dogs, man. Levi, you done molested your own kid. Your daddy done dropped the truck on your head. Maybe daddy did that. Add a new little twist into this situation. Adds a new little twist into the situation. Even if he did, doesn't mean you can unalive him. And why didn't she get any money? Facts and facts, Miss T. Facts and facts. So that gives a motive, though. That gives a motive for his murder for the detectives. I'm sick of this family, too. I'm sick of the first wife, sister included. Everybody is, I don't know what's up with that.
I surely wouldn't be here for it.
Right. Oh, I didn't know, but no, we never...
It's important to note that it isn't clear if there was actual evidence of Levi assaulting his daughter, or if this is just an interrogation tactic.
I hope they ain't putting no dirt on Levi's name like that for nothing, bro. Nah, man, if y'all, man, see, I done called him man a filthy, nasty, filthy, dirty dog. He might not even be in the dog that we. Come on, man.
Because we were seeing the kids actually.
Bring the other guy back. You came in here with the lies and the bullshit. Old boy from Ontario County.
Pretty much every week and a half to every 2 weeks, he would bring them by, or we would get them for the day, or they would spend the nights for sometimes 2 or 3 nights. We would have them a lot. And nobody ever made us the wiser.
That's for real.
What was your son? Did you ever show any indication of anything like that when you were growing up? Did you ever abuse of animals or anything?
No.
It seems the detective is trying to posit a motive that Karl killed Levi because Levi allegedly assaulted his own daughter.
Mm-hmm. He was never abused as a child. He was never...
Well, you guys had some issues, though.
Oh, well...
I mean, let me...
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me backtrack. Let's talk about some of those issues, because I got involved in this case. I don't know if you realize this, but this investigation of theirs has been going on for several months.
No, I didn't know.
Well, again, I'm telling you that. I'm telling you the truth on that.
Okay.
That this isn't something that came overnight. So when I was alerted to it, I've interjected a little bit here and there. Got to understand this investigation pretty well. Don't know all the details of it, but I do know that you and Levi had quite a few confrontations.
Well, and his mother. So it was the three of us.
Correct.
The new detective may be trying to get Karl to admit to problems in his relationship with Levi. Because if Karl admits to something small like that, it can make it easier for him to admit to something bigger. It's likely the detective is also trying to prove that Karl has not been truthful to the other detectives about Levi's issues.
But the ones I'm talking about is, I found a couple reports, sheriff's department reports, where you and Levi had almost physical confrontations where the sheriffs were called. You recall those?
Well, he told him one time that I beat him up so bad that he was spitting blood.
First one was back in 2000, where he reported that you threatened to kill him. Do you remember that? That's what's on the sheriff's report?
No.
Do you remember why? What was the cause of the anger?
I don't even.
He was probably like 13, 14 years old.
Wow.
I don't know.
Was he an outrageous punk in your family?
No. He was one that he would lie, steal. He stole $300-400 from his sister and wouldn't admit it. Well, the school's saying, why's Levi got all these dollar bills and he's handing them out to everybody?
Right.
My daughter worked as a waitress. So he come home and Erin's like pissed because all her money's missing. And it's all mostly $1 bills. So he wouldn't say nothing, so I set him in a chair in the living room and I said, we're gonna sit here till you tell me what you did with the money. I said, I know you got it, I know you spent it, and you've been giving it to kids at school. Finally, he come clean, and I didn't punish him. I said, you're going to have to tell your sister you took her money. That killed him. There was another one where he called the ex-wife, Cindy, effing da-da-da-da-da, and something else. She called me and said, geez.
She called your wife a what?
Levi called my wife effing blah, blah, blah. And,
how old is he then?
16, 17.
He put your wife through 11
He put all of us. And so,
now, other than that, you say he put his wife. It sounds like he was not a good kid growing up.
The detective is trying to demonize Levi to get Karl to admit his true feelings about Levi.
He wasn't bad. He stayed.
If I called my mother that would have been my last day of life.
That was his only one time that he ever said that to her.
But how'd you handle it?
Well, I called him up.
But Arnold, a matter of fact with it though. Arnold ain't playing.
And I said, what did you just say to your mother?
Was he not living at home?
No, at this time. And I said, what the hell did you? He said, well, she won't give me my money and she's bitching and this and that. And I said, you will never, ever talk to her like that again. He had quit school, and a couple of his buddies quit school, so he wasn't into drugs that I know of.
Your son, I've done an extensive amount of work on him.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't that nice of a guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he may have had some qualities that were okay.
But, well, the thing is, though, as far as what he ever told me.
The dark side of him, there was a dark side of him. If your father was like my father, he'd have kicked your ass to the moon.
He wouldn't have wasted a bullet on him because he would have beat you to death.
Right. That's my point that I'm saying.
Yeah, and
the realization
is that... But at the point, we'd already been through the child protective enough to where...
I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I had a love affair with your son Levi. I'm not telling you that Levi was a great kid.
No.
So I'm not going to be like...
So Karl Karlson, you a boy. I'm trying to stop because we got new people in. I don't want to. You a witch. Replace the W with a B. Ain't no way you finna. No, this detective finna sit in my face and talk shit about my son like that. Period. Man, yeah, but you don't know shit about my kid. But being that you killed him, you can't defend him. Man, let's get back to it.
Saying though is that we knew that if I laid a hand on him, which our dads would have beat us to death, CPS is going to have me by the balls because
in today's world, right?
But even back when he was doing it, because he turned us in, and it's like, so now I can't. And I
he turned into CPS, did he?
Oh, many times. And every time
Tell me that didn't make it live in hell.
But every time he turned us in, it was proven not guilty. Every time, every time.
And that's why you thought you would get away with
it. And I says, it's not fair that we get accused of something. It stays on a record and he gets to walk home clean because he lied.
That's a great, valid point.
And they said, well, that's the system. And there was one time that he grabbed me, I grabbed him. We never punched. We just had a hold of each other.
How old was he then?
17 and a half. And I said, look, I says, you're done. Out of the house, don't come back till you're ready.
Multiple accounts allege that Karl was very abusive toward his children. A statement from Cindy dated April of 2012 references 2 occasions when Child Protective Services became involved.
When Levi was about 13 or 14, he really started to rebel. He would not follow the rules of the house, and there were times where Karl and Levi would get into the arguments. There were times where Karl would hit Levi. I never saw it, but I heard about it from the girls at times. The relationship was very strained. There were two times where the Child Protective Services were at the house. One time when Levi took $400 from Aaron, and I was in Canada at this time. One day CPS and a deputy showed up at the house. I thought it was because Levi was on pins. CPS told me they were there because Karl hit Levi, made him pick out Game Boy games that Karl destroyed. Oh, I was named the subject in the report because Levi said I was home while it happened. I was not home because I was in Canada. There was also a second time CPS came to the house. It involved some of the allegation between Karl and Levi. I can't remember what allegation was at the time.
Involved in altercations between Levi and Karl.
Yeah,
according to Cindy, Karl would hit Levi. Also within a statement, Levi's older sister Erin explains that Levi was Karl's preference when it came to beating the children. Erin stated, I had it bad, but Levi got it worse. Erin's words would prove to be quite the understatement in the end.
He finally started changing his ways and was doing better, and I says, all right, go down and put an application in, and I'll talk to him. And I did. And I put my reputation on the line, which at that time I was almost like God down there,
Once again, Karl displays
his
narcissistic traits. Not only does he show a lack of empathy for his son, but he also appears to think he's better or superior to others. He even states that at work he was almost like God. Of course, many would find this claim to be quite disputable.
And he was doing fantastic. Fantastic.
Tom was telling me about a fire with your first wife that concerned him back in, what year was that?
90. Maybe 90, 91, I think, 91.
Okay. So that fire caused the death of your wife, correct?
Right.
And the fire, according to him, it started because you spilled kerosene in front of the bathroom?
Well, the dog and the wife did.
The dog and the wife spilled kerosene?
She carried kerosene in for the kerosene heaters we had.
So the dog tipped the kerosene over. Right. Was that how the fire started?
No, it spilled, and then the fire never happened for like 2 weeks maybe.
So, but 2 or 3 weeks prior to the kerosene spill.
2 weeks.
And we cleaned it all up. I mean, we sold it.
I thought the kerosene caused the fire. What caused the fire?
They never really. The only thing they aimed is because she had a.
Man, hey, Unc ain't playing with bruh neither. Unc ain't playing with bruh at all. Hey, Modesty says, hey, so that's so terrible when the kids knew this thing for the son. Yep. Dia said, so you build a case against your son by abusing him, knowing he would call CPS. Made sure that the bruises weren't visible, so eventually you would kill him and make him think he was the problem. Dog. He a nasty, dirty, filthy dog, man.
You're a dog.
Load of clothes in the dryer.
And that was a gas dryer, you said?
Yes.
Right? You sure it's gas?
I was also working up in the attic that day.
In the house?
Yeah. because there's a...
Could have something dropped, like a light?
Well, I had a trouble light they found on the floor.
Oh, so you think maybe the trouble light fell down?
And that's what they checked. Right where the fire was is where the light was.
Evidently, he laid the light out here.
Oh, it wasn't a fire. There was no criminal charge.
Karl throws in the statement that there were no criminal charges regarding the fire. This isn't responsive to a question and seems to come out of nowhere. Again, this shows a consciousness of guilt.
Where's the front door and porch? Can you draw that on there for me?
The detective has Karl draw a map of the home and how he went into the house to pull his kids out. This is done to get his testimony clearly.
So, Karl, the car crusher Karlson, he going down in history. Because not only did he kill his family, it's more. He's going to be the first 3-day. He's going to be the first 3-day story in the detective agency. So this case was very, very big, and you guys have been putting in great freaking work. With that being said, I got to inform y'all about y'all checks. But before we do that, make sure when you leave here, go right over there to Young Tay. Look at Johnny Blaze video. Look at it now. See if you like the song. If you like the song, in the comments, put them hearts in there and say, oh, that song was pretty dope. It's cool. If not, you be like, put a poop emoji. Put a thumbs down emoji. I know y'all cussing me out. Every time I see the comments out of my peripheral going like this, I say, oh, they cussing now. They cussing. You know I love y'all, man. I love y'all for real. Let's see. You sleepy? Not. My dang on. I had a little thing of eyelash in there, but I am tired. I'm definitely tired. Wait, what happened? What happened? What happened? What happened, Modesty? My internet. Let me let y'all know, man. I'm gonna let y'all hear from my boy one more time. Early gonna let you know what it is. We're gonna see y'all tomorrow. Go spin by Tay. Go get locked in with Modest Moments. Go follow GFT. Grown Folk Talk 912. You know, we vibing. I appreciate all y'all love, man. Straight up. We'll see you in the morning. Oh no, tonight is I gotta do the internet tonight. Thursdays is doing the internet. See y'all tonight, 9:15. Mwah, smooches.
What up, Earl? Boy, you in here early. You in there staying there, Earl?
Hey, this is Detective Early. I'm just getting the monions and checks together.
Damn, Earl, you iced up, ain't it?
Don't worry, I'll have that.
You got that new
I'll have it out to
Hellcat.
you guys here. I'm in the evidence room right now.
What you putting in your bag out the evidence from, Earl?
I'm gonna have that out for you guys. I had spoke to corporate already, and they told me that I need to.
Oh, hell no, Earl. We can get paid in 3 weeks. You don't know what you're doing.
Get this situation taken care of. Can't have you guys coming to work.
Look like you getting paid though, Earl.
Work for free, so I got.
What's all them chains around your neck?
Coming in too, so that's why I got a couple of these.
Gucci shades.
Couple of extra.
Ring on every finger.
So, got it in my bag. I'm gonna go put this in the.
You stealing, Earl?
Mail. Get that mailed out to you guys, and
we ain't never getting no damn check.
Here this morning, police are looking for a
The only detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases. Look no further than the Ones Detective Agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later.
Hey, what's up?
DaOnes Detective Agency with your captain, Uno the One.